What's good, Raider Nation? It's your boy G underscore Money Raiders, aka Game, coming to another edition of My Take. What up, y'all? Boy, did our team get our ass kicked right now. Shit did not look good. Shit didn't go right. Period. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get into the video. We gonna talk about what's going on with the team, see where we need to go, see what type of coachings we need, what players we need to keep, what players need to go. All right, let's talk about it that way because the rest of the season is just pretty much over with, right? I mean, we all can say that. First, before we go into that, let's just, I want to thank everybody for always coming over to check out my videos, supporting my channel. Subscribe to my channel, please. Hit the like button, comment, let me know what y'all think or what we getting ready to talk about. Let's just get into it, y'all. Without further ado, ain't no sense to talk about the offense. The offense can only put up 9 points. So, ain't no sense of really going over that. The team itself just looked pitiful. Everything going from there is just downhill now. So to me, you need to find out what you got. So you want to basically go. You go. Let's just talk about who we gonna keep and who we should let go. So who we keep, I feel like I'm still debating on Carr. That's still up in the air because it's hard to find a quarterback, veteran to be able to to keep the team rolling and going in places. But at the same time, looking at him, you've had 8 seasons and you only gave us one winning season so far since you've been here. Yeah, I know everybody go turn around and say, "Oh, well, he's had different coaches and everything come in." But if you're a good quarterback, not an elite, a good quarterback, you should be able to still be able to know how to pull and garner some winning seasons. And I know people can sit here and say, you can look at Kirk Cousins, you can look at Matthew Stafford, who else you could say? Those are like good quarterbacks just as well, but not necessarily winning. Jameis Winston, things of that nature. Guys is going on like that. But Carr, I don't know. I'm still up in the air with him. Personally, I just think it's time to see something else. Like going forward, here and forward, just sit him. Ain't no sense of trying to do nothing else with him. Ain't no sense of trying to keep trying to win with him. It's over with. So just play Mariota, get Mariota in there, and see what you may get from somebody who may want him. You know, um, he might be trade. Somebody might want to give up something. You can get a third or whatever for him. I mean, that's just the way I look at it. And then trying to see. The only reason why I'm skeptical with Carr is because Carr has one more year on his contract, and we're getting him for cheap for 19 million. So you try to find somebody else. The only way you go get cheaper is if you go out and you go and pick up a quarterback um, in the draft. That's the only way I can see you really going cheaper. So that's that. Receiver wise, Hunter Renfro stays. Waller stays. Brian Edwards stays, but you got to find somebody else. It's time for you to go out. Time for this team to go out and really get a legit number one receiver and go at it at all costs. Plain and simple. And look at it no other way. See it no other way. Have it no other way. You know what I'm saying? Just no other way. Because I'd even keep Deshaun Jackson one more year because that'll give him time to learn whatever system that they may have because you never know what may come out this year with a new coach. Offensive line. Colton Miller stays. John Simpson will make him a backup. I need to go get me a left guard. Center wise, Andre James is turning out all right. I still feel like you need to go get a center. Right guard. I don't really know what you're gonna do with right guard or right tackle because to me you should have left Alex Leatherwood out at right tackle and just let him finish the season off at right tackle, and he would have been ready for you to go next year. I mean, it wouldn't have hurt anything. I mean, Brandon Parker is Brandon Parker. He is a left tackle. He is not a right tackle. He just to me doesn't play well at right tackle. So that being said, bring back Kenyon Drake. for your running backs. See where you going. I don't know if we want to pick up the 5th-year option on Josh Jacobs because Josh Jacobs, running backs, as they say, are a dime a dozen now. It's not like what it used to be in the old days. So that's kind of like what I look at it offensively. So what y'all think? Defensively, um, Max has Max has fallen off to me, y'all. He's still stuck on 5. He's been stuck on 5 sacks for a minute. Now, I will grant it and say that Max's production is still up there pressure wise because he's getting double teamed, getting held, and everything. So he probably could have a lot more. But to me, y'all, he's not a good run stopper still. He still doesn't know how to set the edge because teams know he's still a little wild when it comes to, he's got pass rush on his mind. And to me, he needs to think run stop first before pass rush. He got that one good year where he had double-digit sacks, and then everybody just wants sacks, sacks, sacks. And everybody keep forgetting that in order to be a good defense, you got to have 2 cornerstones that can set the edge, which in the end will help the run and contain running quarterbacks better. I mean, that's just the way you got to look at it. So I like what I've seen with Kuntz. Yannick is cool, got 9, like I said. So he's living up to his name. I don't want Hankins back. I don't want Quentin Jefferson back. I don't want them back. I want to keep Thomas. I mean, he'd be a good, fill-in when it comes to pass downs. Not so much run downs, but more pass downs. Um, who else I would like to see on defense? I want to see more from Diablo because he did really well today. He had 4 solo tackles. Jonathan Abram, he's not a cover safety. He's a run stopping safety. And you need your strong safety to have at least a little bit of coverage in them, to me. So I don't know. We'll see how that works. KJ Wright can go. You could tell why Seattle let him go. Cleve Farrell, I'm still keeping him, y'all, because that can be he can go inside, outside. And to me, he still knows how to set the edge better than Ngakoue and Max. And y'all can get mad at me on that one, and y'all can call Cleve Farrell a bust. But to me, I don't think he's a bust. I just think it's not his fault that he was just drafted at number 4, and that's just the position that he got drafted out of. To me, he caused more havoc today than Max. But Max is what has the better stats. So Hobbs, I'm definitely keeping. Casey Hayward, I might keep him around. Trayvon Mullen, I'm starting to give up on him, man. I'm just not, I think it's time for us to go and find another corner and kind of like go from there. I'm not really a Mullen fan. Everybody else is, but not me. Like I said, he's too handsy. He doesn't know how to play. He's got the speed to keep up with people, yeah, but when he's keeping up with people, he doesn't know how to keep his hands to himself. So I don't know if I would keep him. Carl Nassib, you can let him go. Who else? That's about it on defense. Then we just go and try to either get more people to come in. Because trust me, y'all, people go come because y'all got to remember, Vegas doesn't have state taxes. So there's a lot of guys who come in and make some contracts and know that state tax wise, they ain't got to pay no state taxes. So special teams, you already got Carlson and Cole already set up. So you just got to come in and get a new coaching staff. You got to get I would like to see Gus stay as the defensive coordinator. To me, he needs to make adjustments because now teams just know how to beat his defense, his cover 3 defense. They just know how to beat it now. It's the same way like the Tampa 2. Eventually, it was designed to stop the West Coast offense short pass plays, but then in the end, teams found out how to be able to get behind and find the holes and know how to beat the offense. So to me, he needs to either redesign his defense his defensive philosophy. As far as going with a cover three. I think if he go do cover three, you need to do cover three only on second downs, not on first and not on third. Not to me. Um, that's not going to work. So, um, yeah, what y'all think? Because it's time. Matter of fact, it's time to pick up a quarterback. It's time. I think you should go ahead and play Mariota for the rest of the season. And let Carr sit for the rest of the season. I mean, you're going to have him next season in my book. I mean, don't get him hurt because it can't be any worse. Mariota can't be any worse than what Carr has been looking these last few games. Because you got to start with the Giants, and then you got to go to the Bengals, and then you got to go now to the Chiefs and how the way he looked, and they're just these single digits or double digit scores of 9, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, you can't win with that, man. You got to be able to go in and find ways to win for your team no matter what. This line to me just is not as good because it was predicated on having um, Miller, Incognito, James, Good, and Leatherwood. That's what it was. They were hoping to have as their starting five, but it didn't turn out that way. So, I mean, give it to the team for getting 6 wins. Consider you had to readjust your offensive line because you lost Denzel Good for the season with an ACL. Incognito, you lost him just by re-signing him. He should have been gone. They should have been cut him. I don't know why they kept him on and why they kept him around. So y'all just tell me, man. Because like I said, it wasn't no sense in me talking about the game today. They got their butts kicked 48-9, period. I mean, we might as well start talking about what we're gonna do for the future of this team and what the team is gonna look like and who y'all want them to keep. So, leave a comment. Let me know, y'all. Don't forget to like, y'all. And like I said, I'm sorry I didn't come through with this video to talk more about the game, but it was no need to, y'all, because we already saw how our team got their butts and no, should I say their asses handed to them. All right. It's your boy G_Money Raiders, aka Galen, signing out. Thank y'all. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like. Because if you go do it, you go do it. If not, you're not. All right. Peace out. Thank you for supporting me. And I'll see you around. See you at the next game against Cleveland, should I say.